Step 1 to becoming a full-time self-published author. Grow out your crazy author hair and your crazy author beard. Step 2, write the book. It's 9 o'clock, Tuesday morning. Just dropped Charlie off at school. I am on my way now to the library so that I can write for the next 3 hours or so, and then come right back and pick him up again. Here we go. So it's 9:05. The library opens at 9:30. So I'm gonna sit in my car and do a little reading and get in the right headspace for the writing ahead. All right, it's 9:30, we're going in. So I signed out a study room, which the library allows card holders to sign up for 2 hours at a time, free of charge. And I don't always do this because I don't always need it. Most days I'm just writing pages, and if I'm just writing pages, I will just take a table out there, put on headphones, and just write, But sometimes the library is busier than usual, or last week they were changing the artwork on the walls, so there was just a lot of ladders and banging hammers and stuff. But today is because what I'm writing, even though I'm just writing pages today, what I'm working on is chapter 7. The thing with this chapter is that I've been working on it for a couple of weeks, actually, way longer than I'm supposed to, but it's just proved difficult to crack. And at first I thought maybe it was out of place, like maybe it needs to happen later on. Maybe there's a chapter missing for this character where I need to, provide connective tissue to these moments that she's in, but I'm not sure that that's necessarily true. I think actually it is exactly where it's supposed to be, but there's something about it that I'm having trouble with, and I'm not quite sure what that is. So today I kind of am sprawling out a little bit. I'm going to have my index cards out, my notes out, and just kind of be a little bit all over the place as I try to nail down what exactly is missing from this chapter, so I can work on that, because I don't know if it's something character based, I don't know if it's something plot based, it could be anything. So we're on the hunt today for what has made chapter 7 such a pain in the ass. All right, coffee, very important. That's for the gimbal that I'm using right now. My notes, this is my entire novel right here, from beginning, middle to end. Every significant moment or plot point that I have planned is in here. Through this, I made my outline, and through my outline, I have estimated about 47 chapters. I don't have the luxury of a bulletin board that I can pin these up to, because I need to be able to write on the go. 3 different colored pens and markers, because my 3 main characters each have a color scheme in my notes. My notes that I take when I'm at work or something like that, where I can, occasionally open up a notebook and throw some notes down. My pad, which I take on the go and also use while I'm writing here, because that way I can this is going to affect the chapter down the line, so let me jot a note down real quick. And then of course the oldest iPad in the world, this is an iPad 2, kids, okay? Yeah. Now for each playlist that I make for each character, I never use music that has lyrics, only film scores, instrumentals, and things like that. So for today's chapter and today's character, which I can't tell you who or what it is. The playlist includes the soundtrack to The Last Samurai by Hans Zimmer, the soundtrack to The Fountain by Clint Mansell, the soundtrack to the first season of Mr. Robot by Matt Quayle, the score to Eternal Sunshine by John Bryan, Lost Season 6 by Michael Giacchino, and the song Eternal by P.O.D. I will play that list on shuffle as I write today's chapter. Alright, so we're going to get to it, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, it's Wednesday. Just dropped off Charlie at school. Normally I'd be off to the library right now to get my writing in, but instead I'm going home, going to do some writing at home, and then going grocery shopping. So writing time's getting cut down a bit today. Alright, so it's a cloudy, gloomy day in Gainesville, and it's a Thursday. I missed out on my writing yesterday. I made up some lost time at night after work, but it's hard to get any writing done when you're tired after a long day of work. So today I have to double time it. I'm on my way to the library, gonna get my writing done, gonna try to get as much done as possible. I'm gonna try to nail down this 7th chapter. I finally figured out the missing piece, but now I have to actually implement it. So here we go. Okay, it's Friday morning, just dropped the kid off at school. I should be going to the library to write, but instead I'm going home to build a bird cage because we're getting birds today. I don't know. I will make up the writing time either at work or overnight tonight. Friday nights I stay up all night because I work overnight on Saturday, so I need to recalibrate my internal clock. So I'll get plenty of writing done tonight for that which I miss this morning. That being said, I'm feeling really confident about chapter 7 now, as I've been working on it this week, trying to figure out the hidden mysteries of how to make that chapter work, and I feel like it's finally starting to work. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, let's do this. When I'm supposed to be writing, I'm at the mall, waiting with Felix while my wife buys makeup. Husband problems. Dad problems. Tuesday morning, drop the kid off at school. Time to go write. Let's do it. All right, so it's Tuesday. The video goes up tonight, and I haven't started editing. All right. But I've been writing. I've had a very, very busy week. Everybody's busy. I'm not whining. It was a good week. We got birds, built a bird cage, put the birds in the cage. There's been a lot of bird stuff. The folks came up from Orlando for my father's birthday yesterday, and we treated them to homemade lunch, and then took them out to dinner afterwards, and it was a good time. All that being said, I haven't had a lot of time for the author platform, but I've been keeping up with Instagram nearly every day, even showing up on Tumblr a little bit, because it's easy to do those on the go. Last week I was focusing a lot on chapter 7. I wasn't happy with the way it was going. I was having trouble finding kind of the middle of that chapter. So I focused on it for most of the week, and I'm, as of last night, I'm at a really good place with it. I think I'm pretty happy with what it looks like now, and even though it's still a little raw and needs rewriting, a redraft before I send it to my critique partner, I'm gonna get a little distance from it for a little while, and focus on chapter 8 and then come back to it. Ironically, chapter 8 is kind of a sister chapter to chapter 7. It runs kind of parallel to it, timeline wise. They both kind of end at the same spot. So that's going to really help me to contextualize chapter 7 once I'm done with 8, and then I can go back, touch up 7 before moving on to 9. Writing is rewriting and rewriting and rewriting. Every writer lets you know that writing is rewriting, and I never really knew what they meant until now. It's pretty crazy, like how many times, I'll write a chapter. It's crazy. All right, so that was a look at a week in the life of an amateur writer, aspiring author, husband, father, bird owner now, apparently. Next week, we're going to be talking about the actual writing process, how to go from an idea in your head to a chapter on a page. If you have any questions about that particular topic, please comment down below, write down your questions, and we'll cover them next week on the video. Subscribe to the channel. The goal right now is 100 subscribers. Once we get to 100, I can monetize the channel, and that, of course, will be paying for the publishing of the book, including artwork and all that kind of stuff that we're going to have to do, the professional edit, etc. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you find out when my videos go up. Add me on social media. You can find all of my social media, my blog, my channel, and the upcoming podcast all on booksbyadrian.com. So make sure you go there, bookmark the site, check it often, and birds are dope.